Alright, so this is for what is the name of this assignment? Create a basic homepage. They give you an example. They give you a real world homepage example, and then your first one is set up your CodeHS.me website, which is where I am right now. So first thing, it says requirements. The page should have an H1 tag. The page should say your name. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go look at the example, and we need to have we need to have heading, title, body, HTML. So I'm basically going to copy this stuff at the top. Actually, you know what? I'll copy all this. And then I'm going to go to my assignment. I'm going to paste that there. I'm going to put my name. We need a end tag for head. Then the next thing we need is we're definitely going to need a HTML close tag. In between that, we're going to need a body tag though. And it says for the assignment, your page should have an H1 tag, page should say your name. So that's what we'll do. H1. H1. And then I'm going to tie it, just do exactly what they have on there. Welcome to Mr. Lee's homepage. And that's all we need so far. And then it says this website will be hosted at your own custom domain. Your username.codehs.me. In order to set up this domain, you simply need to set your CodeHS username. To do this, follow these steps. Go to your account settings. Okay, I've got my account settings. It says set your username. This will be how you log into the site, and it will set your own custom CodeHS subdomain. For example, if you set your username to Carol, you would own the carol.codehs.me domain. Your username should have letters, numbers, and hyphens only. So my username is LeeG12345. And that is totally fine with me. I don't need to change it. If you want to change yours, you can click on this little edit button and then click update when you're done. But LeeG12345 is fine with me. So paste your HTML code into your sandbox. Now I'll paste the code you wrote for your homepage into your sandbox homepage editor. This is what will be displayed when people navigate to your username.codehs.me. Copy the HTML code you wrote in this exercise, so we'll do that. Command A highlights it all. Command C copies it. Go to your sandbox, so we'll click on this. We'll click open link in new thing. I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to go to my sandbox. It says click on the edit my CodeHS homepage button. Edit homepage. Now I have this from last year, which this is kind of an example that I did. If you were to do this, you would just paste in what you had. So Command V to paste. We'll see what that looks like now. Welcome to Mr. Lee's homepage. Woo, yay. You now have your own. Paste your HTML code in the editor and either run it or save it. You now have your own CodeHS.me homepage. Navigate to your homepage to see. For example, if your username is Carol, you navigate to blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to go to a new tab. I'm going to go to Lee G12345 .codehs.me. I'm going to enter that. Welcome to Mr. Lee's homepage. Yay, look at there. There it is. Now, I don't like that, so I'm going to undo. Oh, wonderful. And I can't undo to get back the code that I had. Okay. Whatever. Oh, wait. Maybe it was on this one. There we go. So now if I go to that, Lee G12345.CodeHS.me, there's all my stuff. So we're done with this, so we can click submit and continue. Submit and continue. And now it asks us to make your own homepage, hosted at your own custom URL. Page should be blah, 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 all this stuff. Okay, you should have your profile image, your name, short bio about yourself, who you are, what you like to do. Make a list of at least 5 things. Some of these can be copied over. Add a link to one of your favorite web pages that you've made so far. Add link to more than one exercises if you'd like. Anything else you want to add. And then you're going to copy it over. Okay, so we'll say get started. Now again, I already have my code here, so I can copy, and then I'll paste it in here. No. All right. So if I refresh, this is what it looks like. Okay, so I've got HTML, header, title, my homepage, body, H1 style, color dark green, text align center, Mr. Lee's homepage. And that's my title right there, H1 tag. Now I've got image source. You can upload a picture or you can find a picture somewhere else, but you need to include a picture. If you have stuff on like Google Photos or something, you can use that, but it doesn't really matter. Or you can, if you can just find a picture and you can upload it to this right here, codehs.com/uploads. You'll have your own. That's what this long number is. This is mine. But you'll have your own, and then you can upload stuff there. And then it says you need a paragraph that has information about you. I just have 2 sentences just to show you as an example. And then it also says you have to have a list with at least 5 things. So I did H5, which is another header, but it's just smaller than H1. You can again add style to it if you want. And then I have an unordered list, and I have list items. Now I only have 2 because this is just an example, but you actually have to have 5. So make sure that you have 5. And then make sure that you have anything else. Oh, you're also supposed to have a link to another website. So make sure you include a link to another website. You can have more than one if you would like. Anything else you want to add, you can do that. You'll be able to customize styling later, but for now you need to add at least some styling. So I just had the styling for my main header, which is the H1 tag. And then click submit, or I'll click save. Click submit and continue. Submit and continue. And you'll get your badge when you're done. Now again, I didn't include all the requirements on mine because I'm just using mine as an example. Like actually if I go back, like one of the things was I only had 2 and you had to have at least 5. Okay. Also, you're supposed to have a whole paragraph here. I only have 2 sentences. Again, this is just an example. I have to have, or I included a photo, so you can include a photo. And then I didn't include a link, but you also have to have a link in there somewhere. So make sure you include all of that stuff. If you don't remember how to do that, you can go to the modules. You can go to the HTML cheat sheet. And it shows you how to put stuff in there. Like for example, here's how you do inserting a link. Right there. Here's how you do inserting images. And if you don't know where to upload images, there is a way to do it on CodeHS. So let me go back and see if I can remember how to do that. I think it's under Toolbox. Oh, you could actually just search right here. Search for how to upload a picture. If you find a picture that's already online, like let's say for example, you wanted to do a picture of your emoji or something like that. Let's say you just wanted a picture. Let's say you just wanted a picture of an emoji. Like you're going to use this one right here. All you have to do is right click, open link in new tab. Oh wait, whoops, that's my bad. Right click, open image in new tab. And then up here, this is the actual image URL that you could put in there. So that's basically what you're doing for your home page. This one's not as step-by-step as the others because this one's supposed to be kind of you creating it yourself. So be creative and add the stuff that you want to add. Just make sure that you click on this assignment page and make sure you have all the stuff that it says that you have to have in here. All right, good luck.